to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
Just in, shocking live footage has emerged, showing Teyana Taylor screaming at Aaron Pierre in a highly charged and emotional confrontation that has instantly taken the internet by storm. The scene is raw and intense, with Teyana visibly upset, her voice trembling as she unleashes months, perhaps even years of frustration and pain that have been building beneath the surface. This public outburst has left fans divided. Some feel Aaron deserved every harsh word she threw at him, while others question what could have pushed their relationship to such a breaking point. The footage has sparked a wildfire of speculation and concern, leaving everyone desperate to understand what exactly caused this explosive clash caught so candidly on camera. In the video, Teyana loses her cool completely, her emotions overflowing in a torrent of anger and disappointment. She's no longer holding back, speaking in sharp, passionate bursts, as if trying to release a heavy burden she's been carrying alone. The frustration in her voice reveals how deep the wounds are, making it clear this isn't just a fight about a minor disagreement, but a culmination of long-standing issues. This confrontation is arguably one of the most raw and public displays of vulnerability and conflict fans have seen between them, and it has left many wondering if this could be the beginning of the end. Aaron, on the other hand, is seen mostly quiet and defensive. Throughout the argument, he tries to explain himself, but struggles to find the right words, his face showing a mix of regret and confusion. His body language tells a story of a man caught off guard, perhaps overwhelmed by the intensity of Teyana's emotions. He looks down often, avoiding eye contact, which some fans interpret as guilt, while others see it as him being lost in the moment. Despite his silence, the tension between them is palpable, highlighting a deep rift that many fear may be irreparable. This silence has left fans questioning whether Aaron's quiet approach is a sign of remorse or simply a defense mechanism to protect himself from further conflict. As soon as the footage went viral, social media exploded with reactions. Fans quickly took to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to share their thoughts, with many rushing to support Teyana for finally standing up for herself in such a public way. Messages poured in, praising her courage for expressing her pain openly and refusing to be silenced. At the same time, some voices called for calm, warning that public confrontations could make things worse, and urging both Teyana and Aaron to handle their issues privately. The debate grew heated as the fan base split, some seeing Teyana as a strong woman taking control of her narrative, while others worried that airing dirty laundry so publicly could damage their relationship beyond repair. Sources close to the couple have revealed that this argument wasn't sudden. It's something that has been brewing for a long time. According to insiders, trust issues and unresolved conflicts have slowly chipped away at their bond over the past months or even years. This explosive fight was the tipping point after a long period of simmering tension. Friends close to both, Teyana and Aaron, described their relationship as fragile, with many quiet disagreements and misunderstandings that went unaddressed. The public confrontation may have brought those hidden problems into the light, but behind closed doors, things have reportedly been strained for some time. Fans who have followed their story closely say, this fight confirms what they feared, that the relationship was under serious stress, adding even more complexity to the already tangled drama. Teyana repeatedly brings up Iman Shumpert's name during the heated confrontation. This mention reignites swirling rumors of a complicated love triangle that fans have been speculating about for weeks. The involvement of Iman adds a deep emotional layer to the saga, suggesting undercurrents of jealousy, betrayal, and unresolved tension between all parties involved. It hints at a web of feelings and conflicts that go beyond the immediate scandal, raising questions about loyalty, trust, and emotional boundaries. For fans who have been closely following every development, the resurfacing of Iman's name is a dramatic twist that intensifies the story. It shifts the narrative from a simple dispute to a more intricate and emotionally charged scenario, leaving everyone wondering what this means for Aaron and Teyana's future together. The mention of Iman's name acts like gasoline on a fire, making an already volatile situation even more explosive. It invites deeper scrutiny and analysis from the public, who are eager to piece together what really happened behind closed doors. The complexity of a love triangle scenario fuels speculation about motivations, secret feelings, and betrayals that may have been simmering beneath the surface for months. This emotional entanglement complicates the potential for resolution, as more feelings and grievances are brought into the spotlight, making the path forward far less straightforward. The involvement of a third party often makes reconciliation more challenging because trust is fractured on multiple levels. The public intrigue around this triangle continues to build, as fans await further revelations and try to understand the dynamics between Aaron, Teyana, and Iman. Despite the turmoil and public spectacle, Teyana's close friends have stood firmly by her side, showing unwavering support on social media. They have flooded her accounts with messages encouraging her to prioritize her mental health and to remain strong amid the emotional chaos. These supportive posts have served to humanize Teyana, reminding fans that beneath the glitz, fame, and headlines is a real person, grappling with heartbreak, confusion, and stress. The presence of a strong support network highlights the vital role that friends and family play in moments of crisis, especially when the world seems to be watching every move. Their messages emphasize the importance of emotional well-being and self-care during times of extreme pressure, something that resonates deeply with many people. This collective outpouring of encouragement has inspired countless fans to send their own messages of hope and positivity, creating a wave of compassion and strength amidst the storm. The solidarity around Teyana not only boosts her morale, but also helps shift the conversation toward healing rather than blame. Relationship experts who have been following the unfolding situation between Aaron and Teyana have voiced important and thoughtful perspectives on the potential consequences of airing deeply personal disputes in the public eye. They caution that when couples allow their most sensitive conflicts to play out on social media or in highly visible public settings, it often does more harm than good, sometimes causing irreversible damage. Public arguments, especially those filled with emotion and blame, can amplify pain and mistrust, making the already difficult process of healing and reconciliation significantly more challenging. Experts emphasize that private communication is absolutely vital when dealing with serious issues within a relationship. They point out that the intimacy and vulnerability required to work through difficult feelings cannot be fully realized when the world is watching, commenting, and often passing judgment. The presence of an audience can lead to heightened defensiveness and a reluctance to be fully open and honest, which are essential components for repairing any relationship. When grievances are shared publicly, it risks turning personal struggles into spectacles that invite outside interference, misinformation, and increased emotional turmoil. Most importantly, professionals recommend that couples facing turmoil consider seeking the support of trained counselors or mediators. These professionals provide a confidential and safe space where each partner can express their thoughts and feelings without fear of public backlash or embarrassment. Therapy and mediation encourage constructive dialogue, helping couples to identify underlying issues and develop healthier communication patterns. Experts argue that these settings foster patience, understanding, and empathy, all crucial ingredients for rebuilding trust. Without such guidance, couples risk becoming stuck in cycles of resentment and misunderstanding, which can be exacerbated when disputes are played out openly online. In the specific case of Aaron and Teyana, relationship counselors suggest that stepping away from the spotlight and focusing on private, honest conversations might be the most constructive and healing path forward. Removing the intense glare of public scrutiny can allow them to address their problems more effectively and with less pressure. The absence of social media distractions and the opinions of outsiders can create a calmer environment where true reflection and reconciliation are possible. It's only in this kind of setting, free from the judgment and noise of the public domain, that meaningful progress can be made. Overall, the message from experts is clear. While the drama may captivate public attention, the real work of repairing a relationship requires privacy, patience, and professional help. Without these, any attempt to mend fractures is vulnerable to collapse under the weight of external pressures and emotional escalation. For Aaron and Teyana, and indeed any couple caught in the glare of public controversy, The best chance of healing lies in retreating from the public eye and dedicating themselves to honest, private dialogue and support. Ultimately, the involvement of Iman Shumpert's name, the steadfast support from Teyana's friends, and the warnings from relationship professionals all add layers of complexity to what was already a difficult and emotionally charged situation. It underscores how private conflicts become even more complicated and painful when played out on a public stage. The emotional fallout affects not just those directly involved, but also their loved ones and the fans who follow their every move. Moving forward, it will be crucial for all parties to balance the demands of public life with the need for personal healing and discretion. The hope remains that through support, understanding, and professional help, this tangled web of emotions can eventually find some resolution and peace. As emotions continue to run high, fans remain on edge, eagerly awaiting the next development in this unfolding story. Will Aaron finally respond to the footage and the backlash? Will Teyana share more about what led to such a public and emotional explosion? Can the two find a way to move past this and heal? Or is this the beginning of a permanent split? The situation remains fluid, with every new detail sparking fresh waves of speculation and discussion. The coming days will be critical in determining the future of their relationship. This live footage has left the public with more questions than answers and has set social media ablaze with debate and curiosity. The dramatic moment between Teyana and Aaron has revealed just how fragile relationships can be when trust is broken and emotions run high. What's your take on this confrontation? Was Teyana justified in her outburst? Or should such matters be handled away from the public eye? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for all the latest updates and exclusive insights as this emotional story continues to unfold. Stay tuned, because the next chapter is sure to be just as dramatic and revealing.